Hello, Pixel Freak here, and tonight I'm taking a look at Heroes of Order and Chaos. So this is a MOBA game, which stands for Multiplayer Online Battle Arena. It actually is derived as a genre from Defense of the Ancients, which was a mod for Warcraft 3. So long time passes, and now Gameloft has made this game, which is a free-to-play game with some paid currencies, which I'll cover here briefly. But first, let's go ahead and jump right into the game, and we'll take a look at it.
For too long, this war has ravaged Herodon. But now, a new day dawns. This battle could finally turn the tides.
So the battle starts out and you have control of just your hero, and that's how the game remains. You just control the one guy. Unlike Warcraft 3 where you're juggling an entire army, you are just your hero. So right away you might want to stop in. There's a store right next to the health fountain, and the store is where you can spend money that you gain inside the fight. So in each game you start out with the same amount of money at the very beginning, and then you accumulate all your funds throughout the fight, and you can use it to buy equipment to fill those 6 slots at the bottom. That money will not be carried over to the next fight, so you'll want to spend it all while you're in the fight to maximize your equipment, make your guy as powerful as possible for that fight. On the right hand side, you'll see you have 3 yellow crosses and then a gray cross. Those are your skills. You can level up with your first level right away, and then you get more points for every level you gain, and it's a total of like 14 or 15 levels. At the bottom you'll also see that little hand. That's a talent ability. So that's a skill that every hero gets, and you can actually change it out. I've chosen to use heal consistently throughout my gameplay here. You can also expand it and use, there's a gate back to town, and you'll see me use that quite a bit as well. Both of those abilities, they don't use magic points. Your skills on the right hand side do use magic points. So once the play clock is expired, the game has actually begun. The objective here now is to take out the enemy base, which I'm the blue team and I should be going to the red team's base. There's a couple ways to achieve this. The first way is to go headfirst straight at the enemy and just fight them on the battlefield. As you fight them, you'll gain levels and then more skills and more money, and you'll buy more equipment. The other way to go is to take out the yellow dots, which are actually mercenaries and or animals that are out on the field. There's actually some dragons out there as well that are worth some pretty big bucks and pretty big experience points. That's usually my approach to this, and since I'm playing NPCs rather than playing actual player characters, it's probably the easier way to go. My NPCs will take care of that guy while I'm just cleaning up and leveling up. And unfortunately, you are going to die. It's going to happen. In this game, when you die, there's a clock that gets put down for how long it takes before you respawn back at your base. Every time you die, that gets just that little bit longer. Eventually, it could take minutes for you to come back to life. So Gameloft has done you the favor of adding runes into the game, which allow you to instantly come back to life. Unfortunately, unless they're won in the game raffle, which you're allowed to do daily once, you have to pay for these things. So playing this game can be expensive. Hopping out to the store, you can see that it's filled with consumable items and characters. Unfortunately, the characters require diamonds, which is the paid-only currency. You can get some through the Tapjoy-like offers, but you have to have some. So you're gonna have to do an ungodly amount for those characters if you want to do those offers. If you want them, I would just pay for them. Anyways, consumable items can mostly be purchased with the emblems. There's also a daily reward system, so you can get mostly runes from what I've seen, but I've also gotten some emblems from that system. So that is Heroes of Order and Chaos. You can pick it up for free on both the Google Play Store and the iOS App Store. I highly recommend you do. This was probably going to sit on my device for quite a while. Also, it's a pretty deep game, so there's probably a lot of stuff I didn't get to because I try to keep these videos to about 5 minutes, and I know this one's probably already going to go over. Take a peek at our channel and check out some of the other videos because there's a lot of cool stuff going on there. Make sure to like this video and subscribe if you haven't. If you have, subscribe your friends. Until next time, this has been Pixel Freak.